Srilekha, Department of Chemistry. On the previous sections, I have already discussed about this what are the introductions to polymers and how the polymers can be made from the preparations of monomers. Monomers with the repeating units of the polymers, how we are converting, and the N is the degree of polymerization, how the polymerizations can be carried out. And with this last time, we have discussed about this what is a polyethylene, how the polyethylene manufactures can be conducted, and the nylon structures, how the nylon can be prevented by using this engineering plastic polymers. And now I am going to take about on the topics of a polylactic acid, that is PLA. Polylactic acid is totally different from this other polymers. It is fermented by the use of a corn, fermented, that is a plant starch from the corn, maize or sugarcane pulp. Based on this, the sugar which is fermented and transferred into a fermented lactic acid, and which is based on this fermented into a turned and into a lactic acid with the formation of a polylactic acid. So the sugar pulp which is turned as a fermented first, and it can be turned into the form of a lactic acid, and the lactic acid which is converted into a polylactic acid. So this is the preparation part, how the polylactic acid can be converted and can be used as in the form of a polymers. So it is based on this, the temperature which can be used by this method to convert the lactic acid into a polylactic acid is 200 degrees Celsius. So here I have taken this monomer of a lactic acid. So the formula for lactic acid is CH3CH bond COH, C bond OH, double bond O. So this is the formula for the lactic acid. So in this we have to represent by using this double bond which converts into a single bond structures to form a under the polycondensation reaction with the 200 degrees Celsius. It takes as a CH3 molecule, the CH3 molecule with the HO and the CH bond C bond OH and double bond O with the formation of, we will get that C double bond O and CH3, and with this OH2 molecule, the OH and this one OH will remains with this formation of H2O with the release of H2O molecule, and we will get the structures of CH3, C double bond O and with the formation of single bond O in the form of repeated units of N, and we will get the structure of polylactic acid. So this is the preparation part, how the lactic acid can be converted in the formation of polycondensation reaction under the 200 degrees Celsius to form a polycondensation reaction. So with these reactions we will have the properties based on this polylactic acid. So from this polylactic acid we will have the structures, and by using the structures it will be the properties which is more the transparent material and high flexibility with this stable to form at low temperature. The polymers can be fixed to the tensile strength at a low temperature, and by this next process we will get it is conducted by using this form of an oxygen and the water permeability. It is can be converted by in the form of oxygen and water permeability method by using this lactic acid, and it can also be used in the form of a grease and the oil resistant material for using this the polylactic acid. So from the form of a grease or oil resistant material, it will be useful to call in the industrial purpose and the engineering polymers based on these machines and the automobiles used form of materials. And this applications of this polylactic acid, it is also used in the form of materials, packing materials, and this form of garment materials, and in the form of grease resistance with the formation of oil protection properties. And with this applications towards this technology, towards this polymers, we will have the preparations of polymers from the fermented sugars or in the extracted pulp we are using in this form of corn or maize or sugarcane, with the form of related to transferring into a temperature with this 200 degrees Celsius. And by using this applications we will have this form of a starch from by using this. The starch is nothing but we will have to fix the lactic acid by using the paste of water and with this maize and the sugarcane pulp. The sugarcane pulp is a major role plays in form of a lactic acid which has converted from the form of polylactic acid at the preparations of 200 degrees Celsius in the presence of a catalyst. So in the catalyst we are using only the benzyl peroxide. With this applications we have the related with this oil resistant properties. In this there is some special properties related to this polylactic acids. So this is the properties, application and uses we have using in this polylactic acids. Thank you.